Yeah, that's true. 30 brigands, no problem. Who would win? 30 hardened killers? 4 old ladies. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to give Wolfster a weapon this time, but just move him back as soon as the fight starts. We know that these lads need to do some whipping before anything else, so they can start with their whips, and we'll have nets equipped wherever possible. There's a small little efficiency there. What sucks is you want to spread your guys out. I don't have any pole arms in storage, and none of my guys are pole arm specialists, and I haven't been using pole arms at all. This might work out better for us if I can get my crossbowmen up on this high ground. They can shoot 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. They can then shoot that far. Hold the line, boys. See what they do. Outstanding so far. 1 wolf dead. Remember, lads, don't fucking move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he should be under leadership. Who's that? Dolmar. Dolmar needs to actually move 1 square up to get under the resolve buff. The extra 12 resolve takes him up to 62. 62 minus 35, so it's like a 28% chance to resist. You know what I should have done is taken this mind control charm and given it to Martin so he can't be mind controlled. And then it's about protecting him and getting him in range to start picking off the Hexen. We know that the Hexen are going to move forward at some point. So as soon as they do, like there, that both of those should be pickoffs for the crossbowmen. If I can just get a clear shot. Oof, this is going to be such an important round. Oh, come on. In this situation, the bows would absolutely be better. Fortunately, we have gone for a crossbow build. Oh, awesome. Detente is a crossbow specialist who's about to get closed in on and have a bad time. Are you kidding me? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's worth it. Dolmar with the clutch from downtown. Okay, so 1 down, 1 badly wounded. I actually need to net that Nocta to stop him from eating a corpse. Oh, I was really hoping I could rotate. Actually, oh damn, if I hadn't switched weapons, I could have double rotated Marden out of contact. That's a fail on my part. If I can get one more crossbow shot off before we start getting mind controlled, we could be in decent shape. We've got to deal with 3 hexen, and I mean, the difference between 3 hexen and 4 hexen is huge. Okay, every turn that they keep targeting Mozart just makes me so happy. Keep doing that, please. Retreating. And here the lifelink shit starts. Clutch. Our next clutch. Okay, we got 2 left. Now it becomes about killing that wolf to free up Detaunt and Dolmar to get an angle there. They're gonna have to be shooting uphill though. It's not gonna be easy. It's like, it's so much harder to bring your crossbows to bear, but once you are able to do so, the crossbows actually feel like as good, if not better. Come on, go off. Back to the follow, by the way. Some intense shit. Lads. Well done. All this fancy feet moving around is very exhausting now. Is he gonna eat that corpse and I'm gonna lose that little bit that was dropped? I want to try to get into contact there. 65 chance, rolled a 90. Unlucky. Yeah. Fuck you, dumb bitch. I really don't like Indom. I hate having to use Indom. It pisses me off. But if Indom gave you immunity to getting mind controlled, then I wouldn't feel quite so bad having to use it. Wait, she's no longer life linked. Don't knock her back. When I was leveling my crossbowman, I spent quite a lot of time agonizing over whether to take bullseye or not, because there's a lot of situations where rather than trying to hit the archers on the back line, you just blast straight through the people in front of them. I'm so glad we took bullseye. Because even though they're crossbows and they specialize in armored targets, they still need to do what ranged units need to do, which is to pick off enemies behind the front line. So bullseye 100% was worth picking up. So that's a level 3. If I go there, I just get eaten. Let's send some lads not down to the south. Let's go up to the north to fight the Unhold. And then hopefully we can get the Bannerman with his banner out in the big group of lads. Fucking 72% chance and he missed. Ugh. These clutch hits that we are missing. That direwolf going there is amazing for us, because then I can hopefully split and hit him. Iron axe. End of turn. No, Wolfie! Damn it, Wolfie. Mind control and fail. Mind control and fail. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's clutch. So I can pretty much stun lock that hex on the next turn. Oh! The amount of resists we're doing is amazing. That's interesting. You can get knocked back even though you are trapped in web. We're doing alright. This is third attempt on the witch hut. Witch hut is still a pain in the ass. Finally. I think I want to try to get an angle on the witch there. Oh, rip doggo. Seeing the little blood spurt over the dog just makes me so sad. I hate to say it though, but I actually need my dogs to die now, because if these dogs start nibbling on the old ladies while they are life-linked, then... Well, she didn't life-link, so please do me a favor, Super Duper, and just cut that old bitch's head off. Good lad. Immunity to knockback or grab, not immunity to get eaten. I hate when I do that. Out of muscle memory, I just click end turn. I shouldn't have done. Look, I know you love to, but this is... With these old ladies, this is the one time you don't want to splooge. I can get a 37%. Get fucked, you old bitch. In the hand. Of course his morale recovers, why wouldn't it? Mom. Well, at least you mind controlled the guy with the web. So there is that. Thank goodness for small mercies. And we're able to focus this guy who's away from the pack. She is life hexed. Shot. Oh, I killed my own dog. Clutch. Both unholds are dead. And our super, who can't be mind controlled, can go old lady hunting. But now the dogs are a real problem now. Okay, no life link. Kill. Quickly. Before the dogs ruin everything by biting her. That's, in retrospect, I shouldn't have released the dogs, but it's always such a temptation to release the dogs. Derataunt has hit 2 absolutely clutch crossbow shots. Well done, everyone. That was fucking terrifying. No, and he misses. And because of a bug, I can't do anything. Yes, team! Third attempt. Oh. That did not go at all smoothly as it should have. The witch's hair is nice. The herbs are wonderful. Unhold hide. I think I need more unhold hide. I need to fashion more. You get an obsidian dagger, but now what's worrying me is I have to choose the right question to get the dagger. The last of the witches is slain, and you have their corpses mutilated for measure. Ears, lips, noses, toes, all of them cut off. Their bags are emptied out and the items crushed into powder and covered in dust. Fleshy bits or animal parts are dumped into a pile and promptly burned. As the fire rises, the hexen from the hut seemingly appears out of nowhere and takes you by the arm. Your men draw their swords, but you hold your hand up. You tell them to keep salting the earth, so to speak, and as you enter the hut, you take a look back to see a few of the men pissing on the embers of the fire. Inside the hut, you sit where you had before. On the table, you find something rolled up in a handkerchief, and the witch pinches its corner and rolls it between her fingers and thumb. She looks up and tips her chin forward and turns her hand's palm up. Who are you? An old hag in a forest hut. Everything else is hearsay. How do you know who I am? I don't even know your name, Sellsword, and I haven't the slightest inclination to begin to care. It's not a matter of who you are, but what you are. Turns her hands as though they were following a tune. The blood of the ancients resides within you. It resides within us all, but you in particular, well. Her nose crinkles as she snorts, and she exhales, and she grins madly. It is ever so there, and if I can smell it, then the whole world can smell it. What is Dovecool? Shrugging and leaning back, the hexen asks you to repeat the name. Dovecool. I have heard nothing about this Dovecool. A supposed god, you say? Well, he has not spoken to me. You stare at her and try to pry a hidden truth from her eyes, but she seems earnest in response. You change the subject. Were the greenskins human? I wish. Have you seen what orcs got between their legs? Wouldn't mind a ride on that if it knew it wouldn't tear me in half and fork me one end while wearing the other for a glove. You raise an eyebrow and nod as though to say, of course. Who were the ancients? She taps the handkerchief and whatever is beneath wraps the table, she answers. The ancients were men before our time. Truly, truly before our time. Imagine a kingdom. Now imagine a kingdom that ruled kingdoms. An empire, that's correct. Now imagine an empire that ruled empires. Unfathomable power, such as that leaves the world with great vengeance, and will spend its dying days ruining those which have ruined it. You ask if the empire is dead, the witch smiles. I suspect not. But I do not truly know. Why do you call me the false king? For the first time there is a crack in the witch's facade. She purses her lips. When did I call you that? You point to the door and then to the table. You answer. I walked in here and you said I'd seek the truth, that you know what the false king dreams of. The hexen taps the handkerchief rather mindlessly. She looks up. Then you have my apologies, Sellsword. I remember no such thing. I am but a fragile and old woman. Older than I look, and I'm not being cheeky about that. You press her on the matter, but she only stonewalls you further. Yada yada yada. Who am I? Give me the damn dagger. Yes! You're done then, and I shall take my leave. Time to go. Oh, baby, 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 baby. So 25 to 45. Our dagger specialist, where is he? Dankovsky is going to want to take a look at that. 20 to 40, so 5 base extra damage. Same as armor and effective against armor. But the main thing there is resurrects any human killed with it as a reading anger fighting for you. I would also point out that it doesn't have durability, so it doesn't break. Oh, baby.